today we're here with Sarah Leach, and you are
I'm the editor of the Holland Sentinel.
And the Sentinel is organizing a first time ever student journalism conference. So what are the basics? What's the basic idea about this?
Well, we were trying to reach younger readers, and we were brainstorming some ideas of how to do that. And we've created a reader advisory board of readers in the area, and one of the suggestions was to organize a conference to try to explain media to younger people. It's evolved a lot over the past 10, 20 years, and this way we can kind of share what we do and what the different aspects of media involve and other tentacles of the communications business.
So what kind of speakers are you bringing in besides me?
We're bringing in a couple of former staff members, Rick Van Grau, Richard Harold, some current staff members, Dan Diadana, he's our sports editor. We're bringing in people who have worked in the business and have parlayed their skill set into other fields in the communications business. They've become public information officers, or they work in marketing or advertising or video production. People that are still in the business, Chad Livingood, he's a well-renowned reporter for the Detroit News. So we're trying to...
Chad's biggest story recently that I know him from, well, I know him from other things, but is the Cindy Gamrat Corser story, which he basically broke that story.
He did,
right?
He did, yep.
Didn't he win just a whole mess of prizes for investigative journalism?
And I believe that the staff members who were working in the Gamrat Corser office they were the ones who approached him with the initial story. So I bet he'll have a great story to tell the people who attend the conference.
And he's a great example of journalists who build trust with their sources.
Yep.
So what's the long-range intent of this conference? Do you want to cultivate internships? Do you want to feed the journalism college pipeline? Do you want bloggers? What are you looking for? What do you want out of this conference?
Yes. It's kind of like all of the above. So really I just wanted to bring a variety of different people in the different fields into the same place as young people who are interested in maybe pursuing some sort of a career in communications. And just as a sidebar, it's okay if you're not sure, just come and explore, because it's good to get really good information about these different career fields. But we're bringing in universities so that you can talk to college recruiters and people about the curriculum at the various programs. In fact, I just got a confirmation last night that Northwestern is going to be coming, so that's really exciting. And really, we might facilitate these different organizations to develop internships with the kids that they meet. They can get information about the different programs at these different schools. They'll be put through a couple of news writing exercises just to kind of get like the good old-fashioned, like a journalism baptism by fire experience. So I think that it's a variety of all things, and there's a ton of possibilities. And obviously, if you're having contact with us at this event, then we definitely know you. And if you're interested in an internship as you get into your college experience, then obviously you're paving the way.
And I also know from working here, a lot of times people come through as job shadows, or they'll bring in groups of tours, even people younger than high school group tours. So they can kind of get a beat on what journalism's all about. The conference is August.
It's the 10th through the 12th.
10th through the 12th, so it's a 3-day conference. And what are the hours?
9 to 5.
9 to 5, and it costs?
$25.
Do you have scholarships for students who are low income, or families who have maybe 2 or 3 teens who might be interested in attending?
We've talked about the possibility. We haven't really been faced with that question yet, so we definitely would be willing to do that if approached.
Why is it important right now to talk about journalism to young people?
Well, I think that in the people, you often just see like the mass media. They see things that are happening on CNN. They see a lot of big news stories that are happening overseas. There's a lot of tumultuous news that's happening nationwide, and so there's a lot of mass media. I think that what younger people don't really understand is that The majority of people in the communications fields are actually in the smaller markets. They're working at hometown newspapers. They're working in marketing departments for companies. And it really can be a fulfilling career. And just because you go to school for journalism doesn't mean that, you're going to be pigeonholed into writing at a newspaper and what's the employability rate, for newspaper reporters. I mean, if you study journalism, you're essentially studying writing, organizational skills, problem-solving skills, and all of those things are really, really solid things to learn in college that you can use in a variety of different ways.
I remember one person telling me that the biggest problem he had as a corporate, he was a corporate communications specialist, as most people don't know, they're not comfortable with writing. They don't know the basic writing skills. They kind of muddled their way through school or college, and they don't.
Right.
Is there anything I didn't ask you that you'd like to say to folks?
Just that, again, you don't have to be decided because this is targeting juniors and seniors in high school, so it's okay if you don't have it all figured out. It doesn't really cost a whole lot to attend, and just come and put yourself through the experience, and it's okay if you're not committed to a lifelong career in communications, but it's good to expose yourself to what these different fields can offer, and talk to some college recruiters because you're going to be making some big decisions in the next year or so, and you should see what this can bring, because it's a very, very fulfilling career.
The registration deadline?
The registration deadline, we're going to be taking people all the way up until just a couple of days before the conference, so I would say probably the 7th of August.
And so people should call, email, register online?
Yeah, if you go to hollandsentinel.com, we've got the registration details on our website, and it's a link, so you register through the web.
People can use PayPal, MasterCard?
Yes, yep.
All those things. Okay.
Yep.